Hey everyone, today for our class we're going to be making a paper bag monster, a scary addition to your Halloween decorations. Here's the supplies I'm going to be using today, but your supplies may look different. I'm using ribbon and pipe cleaner, but you may choose to use something different. I'll show you what you definitely need though. Here are the basic supplies: newspaper, a paper bag, a paintbrush, googly eyes, a paper plate to put your paints on, white liquid glue, and any color paint you want to paint your monster. This project challenges you to get really creative, so you can use additional supplies such as beads, ribbon, yarn, anything you want to make your monster look cool. I've listed here the necessary supplies to make your basic monster. I've also listed optional supplies to help you make your monster your own. The first thing I'm going to do is put newspaper down to protect my table from paint. Now I'm going to paint the entire outside of my paper bag. I'm choosing red for my monster today, but you can choose any color you'd like. I'm going to pour a good amount onto my paint plate. I'll need more later, but that's okay. You can add more when you need it. The easiest way to paint this is to stick your hand on the inside of the bag and use it to help stabilize the bag as you paint. You're going to want to paint the top of the bag along with every side. I recommend wearing short sleeves because you will get paint on your hand and arm as you paint. When you're done painting, gently slide it off your arm and stand it up on the opening. Make sure it stays balanced and allow it to dry completely. Once it's dry, we can now add the googly eyes. I have big googly eyes today and I'm only using 2, but you can use different sizes or colors or however many you'd like. To attach it, I'm going to use a little bit of liquid glue. I'm going to put a little on the back of the googly eye, place it where I want it, and press down gently to secure it. Repeat the process for the next eye. And remember, you're making a monster, so you don't have to just use 2 eyes. You can use multiple eyes or even colored googly eyes. It's up to you. Make your monster unique. I'm now going to make a bit of a mouth for my monster. I'm basically going to paint a half oval with black paint and fill it with teeth, which you'll see later. Remember, this is your monster. You can create whatever kind of mouth you'd like. I'm going to pour some of the black paint onto my paint plate, and I'm going to use a small paintbrush for this. It'll give me more control when painting. If you want, you can even do a rectangle mouth, a square mouth, a circle mouth, even a triangle mouth. Whatever you want. It's your monster. I'm now going to make the bottom part of the mouth. I'm going to copy what I did on the top and just put it underneath. Right here I'm lining up where the oval ends on the top. That way it'll be the same width on the top as it is on the bottom. Here's where you can really start to get creative. I'm going to use some white paint, purple paint, and blue paint to paint some patterns on my monster. I'm going to use a cotton ball and Q-tip to create my pattern. You can do the same, or you can use a paintbrush or even your fingers. If you don't want to add any more paint, that's fine. You can color on it with some markers or crayons, or you can start adding your decorations such as beads or ribbon. It's up to you. I'm just showing you the front part, but I'm going to be doing this pattern on the entire outside of the monster. When the mouth is dry, I'm going to give him some teeth. I'm going to do some spiky fang looking teeth, but you can do rounded teeth, one tooth, or a bunch of teeth. It's up to you and how you want your monster to look. If you've painted your monster more, you want to let it dry before adding any additional decorations such as ribbon. I've cut some ribbon to the length I want and I'm going to attach it using liquid glue. I'm going to put a strip of glue down the middle and then press it into place where I want it. It's important to note that if you're using ribbon, you want to make sure you're pressing it down securely because it has a tendency to want to spring back up when you glue it down. The last thing I'm going to add to my monster is some antenna. For this, I'm going to use a yellow pipe cleaner. I'm going to attach it to the top crease of the paper bag. To do this, I'm first going to slip my hand inside the bag to give it some stability. Now along the top crease of the paper bag, I'm going to use the pipe cleaner to poke two holes where I want the antennae to come out. You'll notice that pipe cleaners have a little bit of a sharp edge to them, so you want to be gentle as you poke it through. I made the first hole, so I'm going to make an identical hole on the other side. Now that the holes are made, I'm going to take the pipe cleaner and slip it inside the bag with my hand. I'm going to fish around for those holes I just made. It may take a second, but eventually they'll slip through. When you find the hole, you can gently start to poke the pipe cleaner through and pull it out with your other hand. I'm going to do the same thing with the other end of the pipe cleaner with the other hole. You can keep the antenna shorter as it is here, or pull it out gently all the way. You want to be sure not to pull too hard or else it'll rip the bag. I'm going to give my antennae a wavy pattern, but you can do a different pattern like a spiral or even keep them straight. And there's my completed paper bag monster. He's going to be perfect for Halloween. Here are more examples I did to give you some ideas of how else you can decorate your monsters. Remember, it's all about creating your own monster and having fun. Thanks for watching.